What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the channel, watching a video. Today we are diving into comfort food. Pork chops. To be specific, stuffed pork chops. Love me some stuffed pork chops. However, to me the ratio of pork versus stuffing in a pork chop is not quite right. I can never seem to find a pork chop big enough to cut the slit and fillets. They're always too thin. Anyway, this way is a much easier way to make stuffed pork chops. Same great taste, same great stuffing. Well, even better stuffing. I'm going to show you a trick to using regular stuffing and kicking it up, because this makes a world of difference. Anyway, here comes the recipe, guys. Enjoy it. If you guys are not subscribers, please hit subscribe. We want to have you on board, so we put out new videos every week. We hope you enjoy them. You guys have a great week. All right, these are the pork chops. They're about an inch thick, or 3/4 of an inch, and they're pork loin. All right, so we've got a skillet with olive oil in there, and it's really, really hot. And we're making the packaged stuffing mix in the back. So I've seasoned the pork chops with salt, seasoning salt, and black pepper. And all we want to do is get a sear on them. I'm gonna do a half at a time. Once they get a nice brown, we'll flip them over, brown the other side, and move on to the other half. So just let that sit there for a couple minutes. For the stuffing, I just use the Walmart brand. I think that's just as good as stovetop. I'm using chicken flavored. They do have pork, but hey, I had chicken in the pantry. That's what we're using. Beginning to get a little color. All right, so we're going to take these, flip them, brown the other side. Once all of your chops are brown, we will move on to the next part. While we're browning our last batch of pork chops, we're going to take a half a block of cream cheese and stick it in the water and let that melt. All right, into our cream cheese, water, and butter mix, we're going to put in the stuffing mix, and you stir that up and let it sit and reabsorb until it's full or moist. All right, we'll just let that sit there for a minute. All right, so we're using a loaf pan, and the best way to do this is to prop it against something. I use a kitchen towel, prop up the loaf pan. You take a pork chop, lay it in. Take a dollop of stuffing, put it on top. These are hot, so pork chop, stuffing. Pork chop. People will be so surprised, and they think you went to so much work for this, and it's so easy. Pork chop. Chop. So you get to that point, we're going to push it down a little bit, squish it. Okay. Like that. Now I take the extra stuffing and just shove it around the edges, just like in the little side parts. We do have 2 extra pork chops. One of those will be for Buddy, our dog. And if you see any spots like right there, some it needs a little bit more. All right, we're gonna cover that with foil. It's gonna go into a 325 oven for about an hour to let those pork chops cook completely. All right, it's been an hour. I'm gonna open it up. Look real good. Let's check temp. It needs to be 145 in the middle or higher. Let's see if I can do it so y'all can see. Well, oh yeah, 153. So what we're gonna do, put this back in the oven for about 10 minutes or so and let it kind of brown up on the top, but leave the foil off. I'll take that out of the oven again and let it cool just a little bit before you scoop it, and we will taste it and give it a try. All right, it has cooled a bit. Let's take out a serving. Grab this. So you see where the pork chop and the stuffings divides right here. It's hard to get the first slice out, like everything. This is just so much easier than stuffing the pork chop. Whoa, yes. All right, let's give it a taste. All right, smell the stuffing. So good, such a good comfort food. That little cream cheese makes a whole different world of that stuffing. Give it a try, guys. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe down below. And y'all be safe out there, and we'll see you next week.